Nguyen Ph Trng is a Vietnamese politician who is the current General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam, de facto top leader of Vietnam, in office since January 19, 2011 and President of Vietnam, de jure head of state of Vietnam, in office since October 23, 2018. He was chairman of the National Assembly from 2006 to 2011. Representing Hanoi, was elected General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam at the party's 11th National Congress in 2011 and re-elected twice at the 12th National Congress in 2016 and the 13th National Congress in 2021. As General Secretary, Trng heads the party's secretariat and is the Secretary of the Central Military Commission in addition to being the de facto head of the Politburo, the highest decision-making body in Vietnam, which currently makes him the most powerful person in Vietnam. On 3 October 2018, the Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam formally nominated Trng to be the next President of Vietnam to be voted on the next session of the National Assembly, where the party holds an overwhelming majority, making him the third person to simultaneously head the party in the state after Ho Chi Minh and Trong Chin. On 23 October 2018, he was elected as the 9th President of Vietnam in a meeting of the 6th session of the National Assembly. Nguyen Ph Trng was born in Dong Hoi Commune, Dong An District, Hanoi. His official biography gives his family background only as average peasant. He studied philology and earned a PhD in philosophy at Vietnam National University, Hanoi from 1963 to 1968 and received a PhD in law degree in University of Ho Chi Minh and also received a Master in Diplomat at Ho Chi Minh University. Trng officially became a member of the Communist Party of Vietnam in December 1968. He worked for the Tap Chi Cong San, the theoretical and political agency of the Communist Party of Vietnam in the periods of 1968 to 1973. 1976 to 1981 and 1983 to 1996. From 1991 to 1996, he served as the editor-in-chief of the Tap Chi Cong San. Trng went to the Soviet Union in 1981 to study at the Academy of Sciences and received a Candidate of Sciences degree in history in 1983. In 1998, Trng entered the party section devoted to political work, making him one of the most prominent Vietnamese political theoreticians, heading the party Central Committee's Theoretical Council in charge of the party's theoretical work. From 2001 to 2006, Trng is a Marxist theoretician, and has long railed against some party members' loss of Marxist-Leninist virtue. Trng has been member of the party's Central Committee since January 1994. Member of the party's political bureau since December 1997 and deputy to the National Assembly since May 2002. From January 2000 to June 2006, Trng was secretary of the party's Executive Committee of Hanoi, the de facto head of the city authority. On 26 June 2006, Trng was elected as the chairman of the National Assembly. During this period, he was elected secretary of the party organization in the National Assembly and member of the Council for Defense and Security. On 23 October 2018, Trng was elected as the 9th President of the Socialist Republic of Vietnam in a seasonal meeting of National Assembly. On 14 April 2019, it was reported that Trng had been rushed to the Cho Ray Hospital in Ho Chi Minh City after visiting Kiên Giang. According to overseas news sources, he was rumored to have suffered a stroke. The Vietnamese government initially had no comment on the subject matter, but later confirmed from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Vietnam that he was unwell, but will soon return to work. He reappeared on 14 May 2019 to discuss about the upcoming party congress. Trng was elected General Secretary of the Communist Party of Vietnam in 2011. The fifth plenum of the 11th Central Committee decided to take the Central Steering Committee for Anti-Corruption away from the Prime Minister's control, and Trng was elected its head. On 6 July 2015, General Secretary Trng arrived in the United States to begin his United States visit to the 10th of July. 2015. This visit coincided with the milestone of 20 years since the United States and Vietnam normalized diplomatic relations. The talks with President Barack Obama were about human rights, security and defense and the Trans-Pacific Partnership. On the 27th of January 2016, Trong was re-elected as General Secretary of the 12th Central Committee of the Communist Party of Vietnam at the first conference of the committee. At 72 years old, he was the 12th committee's oldest member. For this term, Trong is ranked number 1 in the Politburo, marking a return to normality. Trong hopes, under a one-party rule, to strengthen Vietnam's position in the world, turning it into an industrial country rather than a country that produces on primary products. A country without discipline would be chaotic and unstable. A need to balance democracy and law and order, he said at the close of a meeting to choose Th.